Hello, beautiful souls. How do you feel today? I hope that you're doing great and that you didn't expose yourself to not just the sun so much, but to toxicity. Well, that is something that I would like to talk more about today. And before I continue to talk about, let me present myself. If you are new to my channel, then my name is Irina. I'm here to simplify your life by sharing insights about life, and everything that I'm sharing with you is based on my experience, knowledge, education, and many other things simply I want to share with you for free in order to help you and to simplify your life. And if you are not new to my channel, then welcome back. Yay! I would like to give you some clues and some advice on how to protect yourself and your energy in case that you have exposed yourself to anything that steals your energy. So, like myself, as an empath, I had to learn many lessons, so I just want to share all of this with you. I think we were all there, maybe not all, but I think that many people, when they talk to someone, even after 10 minutes, they feel like left without energy, drained, and you just ask yourself, what the fuck just happened? Well, dear, you've been exposed to toxicity. Well, toxicity or toxic is not a word that I would usually use, because everything nowadays people use that word so much. Everything that you don't like, this is toxic. Or I don't even use to use the word energy vampire. I like to use humor because everything seems not so serious, and you shouldn't take life so seriously. Yes, you should be a serious person in the way that you take responsibility for your life, but not to take life so seriously. And when I say toxic, to me it's such a huge word like hate. It's something that I try to avoid at all costs. So even if it's something very serious, I just want to make it not so serious so you can see that it all can be solved. I had to learn and to realize that those are not energy vampires. Well, yes, of course, that they are feeding on your energy, but they're simply human beings with lower vibrational levels. Choose to take a role of a victim in their life, and simply that is their way of being. They need someone's attention, they need someone's energy so they can feed on. Usually those are people who all they do are complaining in their life, doing nothing to change things they can change. It is so much easier for them to expose to their toxicity someone who will allow them. That is something that I had to learn. Yes, you heard me very well. They stay where they are welcomed. So no, I'm not saying that it's your fault. Blaming is not something that in my mindset. I'm just trying to explain, to protect yourself in the future. Those kind of people go everywhere because they need someone's attention. In my case, I allow them to stay because I wanted to help. You know, when you see someone that is not happy with their life, or that they have some problems in their life, I always wanted to help. I needed to learn who really wants to be helped and who just go around with role of victim, do nothing but complain and steals your energy. And that is something that you must distinguish in order to help yourself and to prevent situations like this in the future, to protect yourself and your energy, because you need your energy. You need to know your limits. That is so important. Meaning that you should know what you allow in your life. Then you should learn how to say no without any guilt. And this is very tricky because people usually understand this superficially because they think that they are selfish if they say no to someone. Well, dear, every time you say no to yourself, you don't love yourself. So it's not selfish, but self-love. And we've been taught that these kind of things, that we need to please others. We have so many beliefs that simply don't serve, so you must always question. You need to learn to say no, and you will learn to say no when you know your boundaries, what you can give. Every time you say no to yourself but yes to someone else, meaning that you don't respect your boundaries. So you must be your number one. That is not selfish at all. You can only give people more if you are your number one. You can't pour water to someone from your empty glass, right? So you need to fill your glass with water before you give to someone else. So you must learn to say no without feeling guilty, and that's the only way to do it is when you love yourself enough. I always like to give this example because it is, simply explains everything. When you are in airplane and when stewardess say, before you put a mask to your kid, you need to put a mask to yourself first. Explained simply. When you connect with yourself and when you learn to listen your gut instinct, your energy, we all can do that, but simply many people neglect or avoid, even though they have red flags in front of them, they will simply skip that and go for it. No, listen to your energy and to your body. Your body knows it all. You learn to love yourself, and when you put standards, high standards, then you should kick out from your life anyone who steals your energy. Again, let me be more clear. We all have problems. We all go through lives dealing with stuff that simply life throws at us without even asking whether we want that or not. But again, there is a difference between those who explain how they feel, looking for solution. Sometimes that solution can be only listening to them, and there are those who do nothing to change. They go through life constantly complaining and blaming everything and everyone else but themselves, instead of taking responsibility for their lives and looking to make their life better. They simply get used to go through life complaining, blaming, and you don't want that in your life. You can't help them because they don't want to be helped. You have to learn when people want to be helped. You will recognize that because that person will be all ears if you have a solution for them, or I don't know, those who you can offer them solution, but they just here, entering here and going out here. No, I call them like that. So you don't want that in your life. Avoid small talks and gossiping because it steals your energy and it brings no value in your life. You can simply refuse to be engaged in conversation, to participate in conversation like that by simply saying, oh, this is not for me, I'm going out. Then learn to be honest and to vocalize how you feel, even with those who are your close friends. Be honest if you, for example, you don't feel good and you don't simply have time for them. So you must be honest and to say, okay, I'm feeling like this, even if they can be offended or if they can get angry, even if it means that they will stop talking to you. Well, that's what you want in this case, right? So learn to be honest. Those who understand all of these that I mentioned before will understand you because they know how they would feel in your situation, and you should be always thinking like that. Even if you get angry at your friend, always think, what if he or she needs help in this case? Maybe she really feels bad. So what's the point of getting angry at your close friend if they don't have time for you in this situation? You never know what someone is going through, so try to communicate instead of getting angry or, making quick assumptions. And another thing about complaining, we can all do that, even though maybe we all do that, but in different ways, Simply, you have right to get angry, you have right to feel sad, you have right to say that you are not sharing opinions of someone, or that you think that something is not fair. Life simply happens to all of us. But it is the easiest thing in the life to complain. We all have things happening in our life. Don't think that you are the only one, no. But what makes a huge difference between all of us, is how we deal with things happening in our life. Simply, there is one situation that happened, the same exact situation happening to 100 different people. Not all of them will react in the same way. Some of them are going to look for a solution, some of them will going to complain, some of them will say nothing. We are all different. And what I'm trying to say here, that complaining and blaming have no purpose in life. The same way as suffering. You need to realize that suffering is only important until you realize that it's no longer important. The same way goes for blaming and complaining. Or worrying. It won't help you anyhow. And you want to help yourself in order to make your life much easier and more productive, to be better, to be at peace with yourself. You simply want to avoid that. That should be your goal. So please make sure not to serve like a garbage bin to others, okay? Don't let other people to touch your aura with their dirty hands. I like to say like that. Be kind to others, but take no shit from anyone, okay? Recognize when you can help, do that, because we all need help. But make sure to protect yourself, your energy, from those who do nothing but steal it, okay? Everyone loves light, but you should learn who deserves your light and who really needs it at that point. Make sure that you are not one of them. You are the one who constantly complains and blames and go through life constantly repeating the same sentences, the same things. Ask yourself, is this truly serve you? Does this make your life easier or better? I'm sure that you will know the answer, so you should be working on changing your mindset and you should help yourself, okay? And you should learn how to communicate, to express how you feel, instead of blaming others or looking for attention. So be responsible for your life and protect yourself from all those who are there to steal your energy. Be very mindful who you surround yourself with. Help others, but like I said, it is very tricky because some people are looking nothing but to take their frustrations out on someone instead of looking for help. That's their way of dealing with their stuff, and you need to understand that and to step back. You don't need that in your life. Okay, that's not your battle, and you are not responsible for other people's lives. Okay, those who want help, you will simply notice. As an empath and someone who works with people on a daily basis and who writes and making videos, so I'm in touch with people all the time. I had to also protect myself, so of course that I have my boundaries, and I'm trying to be flexible with that, but I'm trying to see when someone is stealing my energy and when someone is just there to be to complain about stuff. So I have my limits as well. I'm not like an angel, so I need to protect myself, because like anyone else, I'm dealing with my stuff in life, so I also need to fill myself with good energy instead of letting other people stealing my energy. So that's something that I had to learn. But I will continue to make videos to help you, because helping you, I'm also helping myself. And till my next video, I will continue to love you.